How you guys doing? It's your boy. I want to get into something that's a little touchy for most. I had a friend the other day. She called me and she's sort of dealing with a lot of the things that a lot of women are dealing with. Men too. Just being single and trying to walk a path with God and try to follow that to a certain extent, and getting frustrated, you know what I'm saying, with the process. And her question to me was, I'm living my life for the Lord and I'm not getting the results that I would like. And I mean, for me, it's a real touchy situation because, I have strong faith and strong belief. But I think, everybody's path is an individual one. Just like everybody's relationship with God is an individual one. So I don't think it's an overgeneralization that I could give a person that, more so would fit that way. But I did give her a few tidbits that I thought that might help her. One being, let's say you're, for people watching or whatever, just say you're like, 35, 40 years old, and you've lived this worldly life, from, let's say, 18 to 35. And let's say for the last 2-3 years, you've given up, a lot of things. You've been trying to do right. You're going to church. You're trying to learn. You're trying to get yourself more spiritually aware, everything like that. But you sort of want these results to happen really quickly. And at the end of the day, I just don't think it works that way. But that could be my opinion. I sort of feel like if it was a math equation, you know what I'm saying? Or just, basic facts or math. It's like, okay, you did this for this amount of years. And just because you did this for this short amount of time, you think everything's supposed to change for you quickly. True enough, God works on his time. But at the same time, you can't dictate when things are supposed to happen for you or when things are supposed to turn for you. And then furthermore, you can't, God gives us everything we want in life, but he puts it right outside of our reach. And the thing a lot of people don't do is overextend or reach or really go out there on faith. You know what I'm saying? And, like I told her, it's like sort of like going on a walk, a long walk. And it's like, what your destination is, but God knows your actual destination. You have an idea of where you're supposed to end up. And your personal feelings, your personal likes and dislikes distract you from the ultimate destination. He sends you things and people along the way, and most of the time you reject them, you push them aside, you say that they're not even from him, because you're manifesting your own vision, your own outlook on the destination. So until you can really get outside of yourself, it's hard to, say where you're going to end up on your path. And I see it all the time. So many, good quality women go years and years and years of being single, being lonely, being unhappy. And that trickles off into this, unfulfilled life. And it's like, sometimes you have to close your eyes and see what God is actually doing for you in your life. And I think a lot of people just don't get that, because their perception of what God working in their life looks like is miracles and, all kinds of hoop-de-hoop and, praise and worship and, spontaneous money waterfalls and, all this stuff. Sometimes it's just the simplest thing. A person saying hi, a person genuinely trying to help you, a person really just trying to be a friend. But you're so consumed with what you have going on and what you want to happen in the end that the path is a distraction. You're just getting distracted, your own personal interests, all this stuff. And it's like, this is probably going to be part one of a series of videos. So if you're watching this and you agree or you disagree, most of this is my personal opinion, feel free to leave a comment right down here. I will respond. I will communicate with you. You can hit me up on Facebook, Facebook / The Purple Elephant Report. Hit me on Instagram at Tom Swoop, or you can hit me on Twitter at Who Would Say It. Any way you want to do it, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be a good conversation. I'm willing to have. So let's sit down and talk about it like family, right?